Okay, it's July 5th, 2020, and the pond's doing pretty good. We did get a bigger algae bloom than last year, but that high micron filter, that black one, really catches it. Catch the solids before you get to the biomedia. We got a couple hundred of those scrubber pads down there, plus a pressure filter in there. But here in the peak heat of the summer, I can get by with cleaning those filters about once a week on about a 1,000-gallon tank, and you can see it's pretty well stocked. You know, we got a total of 8 fish in there, and 4 of them are big. Because it was a long weekend, heat of the summer, had some evaporation. I don't dechlorinate it. I know everybody swears by dechlorinator, but with just this much water, and I have it filling in the opposite end of the drain pickup, it'll be pretty well diluted before it gets to that end. So I don't mess with dechlorinating the water going into the pond anymore. And even adding, what is that, maybe 2 inches of water, it has no negative effect on my biomedia. So also I had a comment which I neglected to respond to: sunshade to help keep the sun off it, algae growth. How'd the pond seal? Not good. I'm not happy with it at all. It's basically leaking up here around this top cap. I think if I would have anchored those top caps in, we wouldn't have gotten any movement, because I had to walk on there to build this arbor, and or pergola, whatever you want to call it. But you see, down in the solid brick we have no leaking, but over here we do. Now it doesn't leak here anymore, not actively. This isn't wet, but you can see that the front side was treated, and no, I did not treat this side. This side is just painted, but you can see that that is going straight through the brick. And part of it is the waterfall. Let's you see a little bit of water there. You know, algae gets built up and the water doesn't get out. But that is painfully right through the brick. And the flip side of this brick had numerous coats of that sealant that all that's explained in previous videos. But so at some point, also down there, you can see that seam. It's not a bad leak, and I think what they said was that as it leaked, it would heal itself, and it did to a degree. You can kind of, well, on the back side that we just were at, you can see where the white buildup of stuff. I'm not happy with it. We put 2-3 coats of that stuff on the inside. That thing should be tight as a, you know what I'm saying. I'm just not happy with it. If a representative of the manufacturer of that material sees this video and wants to contact me and tell me what I did wrong, feel free. But anyway, at some point this summer, I think we're going to let the water level drop, and I'm going to clean that edge off and paint that. They have a 2-part epoxy for pond. It's kind of pricey, but just to do the top couple inches, I think I could do that. So, but all in all, it's been a success. They laid eggs the other day, and we had a little bucket over there to try to catch the minnows so that they wouldn't come through the bottom drain and get into this. I'm thinking about putting a little bit more biomedia in here just for the heck of it. There's no sense having that chamber just empty water when I could get more biomedia in there. And but what I've come to find when it comes to filtration is catch the solids. Catch the solids first. Catch the solids. You can't stress that enough. If you catch the solids and can rinse them away and move them during bad algae blooms or high waste times, then the biomedia and the pressure filter and the UV is even more efficient at their job. Catch the solids first. That's the whole shooting match, what I've come to find. And I am not the authority. That's just my opinion. Little disclaimer there. But other than that, you can see how that waterfall is got a little. You can see how algae gets in that waterfall, and we've got this little pipe cleaner that I put in there to and you got to go clear to the back. You can't just clean any algae that's even clear in the back where it in that little reservoir. That's going to affect that sheet. Then I always take my finger, run it along the top and bottom, make sure there's no. You can catch that algae when it's new. You can wipe it right off, but it's when it's on there that it gets cooked on. So that's when it becomes an issue. Alrighty. So far so good. I'll post another video when we seal that upper edge with what we use it for, or what the product we use and how we do it. But so far, heat of July, it's doing pretty good.